So over the course of the next 2 years, while the dust settles on the purchase of Fox by Disney and everything has to get approved, we're probably going to start seeing little teases here and there on various, things you can expect to see or be alluded to, or things that might even be happening when the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Silver Surfer and Galactus eventually do show up in the MCU. Now, as I already covered previously, Kevin Feige, the man in charge of Marvel Studios, likes to obviously go out there and talk about certain things. Well, recently I covered a video in which he revealed about a decade ago that a moment he wanted to put into the MCU, if he ever got the chance, would be the reveal of Spider-Man's identity to Aunt May. We of course know he got to do that when it came to Spider-Man Homecoming. Well, another interview has now popped up from March in which he talks about a moment he hopes to bring to the big screen if Marvel Studios ever had the X-Men. And this is what he says, and I quote, "In the comic books, there was this great panel at the time where Magneto would use his magnetic powers to take a gun and split it into all the component parts. So it was an amazing drawing, and I had it up on my desk. And I went, wouldn't it be cool to do that? No, we couldn't do that. We had wires that lifted up the shotgun and turned it around." So essentially what he's talking about is that moment in the early X-Men movies where they kind of did that with Magneto when he exits and the cops are all there. And of course he was involved with the early X-Men movies, officially leaving right before X-Men 3 to go start Marvel Studios and do his thing there. So if you kind of look at this and you take the same Spider-Man approach with it, you kind of get that general idea of, hey, this might be exactly what they're doing. And this is probably something he wants to get on there because it's something he visually finds interesting, just like the whole Spider-Man thing. And honestly, how cool would that scene be with Magneto just taking full guns apart in front of people's faces? Like, the CG is at the level today where that's not even that complicated, but back in the day, it sure was.